Okay, and we're going to get started. So hello, everyone. Thanks for taking your time tonight to join us for the launch call for Terry, Aline, and Lindsay. My name, for those of you who don't know me, is Danielle Martinelli, and you are in my office in Carpinteria, California. So it's good to have you here. And tonight is just all about introducing you to what we are up to. It's going to be really casual. There's nothing that you have to do or buy or say or anything. It's just to simply let you know what is important to us, and with the intention of it may be right for you, but we have a feeling you'll at least know someone in your life that this could really benefit. So with that, just a little bit about myself. I have a BS in biokinesiology from Chapman University. I'm a mom, a total foodie, a wino, an athlete, and I attended the Institute of Integrated Nutrition, which is an 11-month intensive course on nutrition. So that's really what this is about. It's about simplifying your nutrition. And as you know, and even I know, being in the nutrition world, that it's just confusing. What to eat, what not to eat, what fad's popular, what's going to fuel your performance, what's going to hurt your performance. It's just all over the place. But there's one thing that stays very consistent, and all health experts, for the most part, and all nutritionists can agree upon one thing, and that is we all need raw fruits and vegetables in our life. And the more you can get, the better. And that's really where we come in and what we're going to talk about tonight. Because when your nutrition is on point, you not only look good, but you feel good. And it's so much more than just the physical appearance. When we really feed ourselves with raw fruits and vegetables, we heal our gut, which heals our brain, which just makes life so much easier, right? So, all right. So what we're going to talk about tonight is what we have found that's working for us. And that is a program called the Shred 10, which really features Juice Plus. So as you can see, 3 bottles. And what Juice Plus is 30 different raw fruits, vegetables, berries, and 2 gluten-free grains in a capsule. And you add in an additional 15 plants by adding in our complete shake. Okay, so it really starts with farm fresh nutrition. So fruits and vegetables, as you probably know, lose a ton of the nutrients being picked early and then traveling from the farm to the grocery store. So what I like to consider Juice Plus is truly like basically a salad in a capsule. So we use mid-sized farmers so that the product, the fruit is allowed to be vine ripened, so it has all those nutrients because it's picked when it's supposed to be, and it's not traveling far and losing those nutrients. Then the fruits, vegetables, and berries are ground up and put into a capsule or our chew form, which we are all big fans of. And what's great about Juice Plus is it's non-GMO. It's NSF certified to be pure, which is very hard to get. And it uses everything from the peel, which, 80% of the vitamin C, for example, is actually found in the peel of an orange. And I don't know about you, but I don't go around eating the peels of oranges unless you're Kurt Burrows from our high school. And he did. So he gets lots of vitamin. You remember that, don't you, Lisa? I always remember telling us that. So in the end result, you're getting highly concentrated nutrition in capsules and chewable form, which are great for children, or for me, it's just a snack. And it's tested by independent experts to ensure natural purity. There's a few things that really stand out to me, especially from coming from a science background and parents that are in the medical field. First of all, I just have to point this out because this is what really blew my mind as far as taking a step back and really even looking at this product and company as something I was going to recommend to my clients, but more importantly, that I was going to consume and give my 4-year-old. So as you can see, it has a nutrition facts label. It has all the fruits. So this is the vineyard. So it has all the fruits labeled right here. So a nutrition facts label means that it is real food with a real food label. We are considered real food by the government. So, just like when you go and you buy frozen broccoli, let's say, it has a nutrition label, not a supplement label. So it's real food as our body is intended to take in, because we're really not vitamin deficient. We are truly nutrient deficient. So if you were shopping for these in the grocery store, which we're not in, but if we were, it would be in the produce aisle. It wouldn't be in the vitamin section because it's real food. That I love. It is scientifically proven. We're not a company just based on testimonials. It is backed by research. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the whole world. It has 37 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. When I first started taking Juice Plus roughly 2 years ago, my parents were the first people that I told about it. My mom is a nurse and my dad is a physician. And my dad really he didn't want to take it until he saw the research. I showed him the research. He was blown away that he himself, as a physician, had never heard of Juice Plus. So now he's my biggest advocate, and so is my mom. They've both been taking it. My dad's diabetic. Blood sugar levels have stabilized, and he is a huge advocate. And if he was still practicing, he would be recommending Juice Plus to his patients. Right now, it's just his golf buddies, but that works, right? So we've established that it's real food and not a vitamin, and the government considers it real food, and there's no warning label. As a mom, and I know there's several moms on here, these aren't open, but if they were, it's just a Ziploc baggie. So my chews go right on the table, and my 4-year-old's allowed to help himself because he cannot overdose on Juice Plus. He could overdose on Flintstone vitamins, and I would have to call 911 if he had too much. The worst that could happen with our chews would be just like eating too many blueberries. He's going to take a massive poop or have the runs because it's real food. And I really respect that, especially as a mom. I just don't have to worry about that. And then next are our whole food shakes. Now, I'm a huge fan of these because I have to tell you, before starting to work with this company, I hated shakes. They all tasted chalky to me. They all had way too much protein. There was whey protein. I just feel it was not real food to me. These are very balanced. They're all plant-based, and they taste good. Has great amount of fiber. So its glycemic index is the same as broccoli, which again, for diabetics like my dad, was perfect. And what was I going to say? Oh, the fiber is great too. So it sticks with you. It's absorbed slowly into the bloodstream. It's going to keep you from having those massive crashes where you get angry and you have to eat something or you're going to kill somebody. You don't have those. You just have our shakes. So again, gluten-free, vegan, and tastes good. Because if something doesn't taste good, are you going to stick with it? You might do it for a couple weeks, but if it doesn't taste good and it's not something you can just blend and give your husband and your child all in one batch, we're talking easy, convenient, scientifically proven nutrition here. It just works. Okay, newest product, and we don't have products hardly ever new, is our plant-based omega. These are awesome. So full spectrum, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. I have been taking an omega for years because I have suffered from anxiety and depression in the past. I've always been told by my mom to, take an omega for my brain health. But I always had the fish burps, which are awful, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about if you've had fish oil. They're awful. It's like, why would you want to take that, especially if you're a child? But these are plant-based. So we just cut out the middleman and go straight to the source, because the only reason why the fish have the omegas is from what they're eating. So it's great. And Tommy chews these. Now, not everyone thinks they're great chewed, but he actually likes them. So it's awesome. It's a win-win. All right, so I covered that. We do have a few programs that go along with our community and what we're up to. I love a program to follow, and most of my clients are like that. It's like there's products, And then there's a lifestyle. We have a lifestyle program, and it's a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart, and it's called the Shred 10. And when you hear Shred 10, you might think, oh God, is just another weight loss program? By the name of it, sometimes I don't blame you for thinking that, but it really is. Shred 10 is really about shedding bad habits, shedding toxins, using a lot of raw fruits and vegetables in our capsules, and then adding in good habits and shedding, the dairy and the gluten and the sugar and things that are not serving you, and really about healing your gut. So it is a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart just to give you, I don't know, you do get results in that 10 days because it's meant to really encourage you, stabilize the blood sugar levels, decrease cravings, that you truly can be set up for success. Because I have to tell you, along with the other, especially Lisa and Aline that's been taking their product for a while, and Terry, this is my life. This is what I do. And so once a month I do the Shred 10, and the other 20 days, it's very much an 80-20 lifestyle, where 80%, well, mine's more like 90%. I'm living this lifestyle, and it just works for me. We also have the Children's Health Study, where children between the ages of 4 and 18 are able to eat Juice Plus for absolutely free if a parent is also committed to their own health by eating the capsules or the chews themselves. So our company is huge advocates for family health, because we know that, as if children will do what their parents are doing, not so much what they say, but what they do and what they model. And so we are big advocates for family health. And so that's a great program. And if you want to know more about the details of that, just be sure to reach out to the person that invited you, and she will give you all the details. Okay, I think I covered it. So by adding in the capsules and the shakes every day, which is what I do religiously with the omegas, you're adding in 45 plants every single day. So imagine waking up, blending a shake, putting it in 3 glasses, one for the husband, one for the child. The capsules go right into Tommy's. He's out the door to preschool with 45 plants. Total mom win. And I can't say enough, after 2 years being on this product and eating it, my skin looks better. I am in the best shape of my life. And that's just not physical shape, yet I'm freaking strong. You should see how many push-ups I can do. But I'm mentally very strong. I've suffered from depression and anxiety most of my life. After 4 months of living this lifestyle, I was able to wean off my medication by 75%. The same medication I've been on for over 15 years, which every doctor has always said I would always be on this medication. And I did so under supervision of a healthcare professional. But I just want to share that for the testament of gut health and brain health, because I've shared my story, and I'm just blown away by how many people are suffering from the same thing I was. And so now I have very little bouts of depression or anxiety. I just really feel like my life is full, and it's all really based on my lifestyle choices and my nutrition. And so I'm happy to share that with you today. So at this time, I'm going to have a couple of the gals share just what attracted them to Juice Plus and why they've incorporated it into their life. So Aline, I will unmute you. Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I had Lisa on my Instagram, and she was selling Juice Plus, and I had never really taken any multivitamins or anything, because they always have all this extra stuff in it, and I never wanted to give the kids any. And talking to Lisa and reading about it and hearing about it a lot, I decided to start taking it. And after the 4 months, I felt really good. And then I decided to put the kids on it too. And Hank, my youngest, was always sick. Most of you guys already know this, but he was always sick. He'd get fevers all the time. And this winter, he only got 1 fever and he only got 1 cold. And he always would get it, and he would have it for a long time. And so that was one of the things that I noticed that really helped with it. And then I work out a lot, and when we do cardio, my feet would get really tingly, and that went away also. And I couldn't believe it, because I would have to take my shoes off during the middle of working out sometimes, because they would hurt so bad, and it doesn't do it anymore. So I really have seen the effects of it since August that I've been taking it. So I've advocated it to everybody I can think of, before I was selling it, because I was so happy about it and thought it was such a good product. And the fact that it doesn't have anything extra in it was really what sold me. That was what sold me. And then you told me that it would be in the produce section, and that really sold me on wanting to sell it too, because that is a huge, I think, advantage for people that don't want to give their kids anything or themselves. But yeah, so, and then I talked to you guys and I thought, well, why not try and sell it to everybody else that I can think of, because it's such an amazing product. So
it is. Thank you for sharing. And I hadn't heard that before too, but it's so true. I hear that a lot about children, especially because they get everything from school and whatnot. And I have to say, Tommy is the same. I mean, he's basically a Juice Plus child. But if he does get sick, it's very short-lived. You see kids have runny noses or out for 3, 4, 5 days. Tommy is like, I'm gonna beat this in a hot second.
And also, they had their dentist appointment last 2 weeks ago, and they had cavities before this, and that was one thing I was worried about because they're chewies. Mm-hmm. And I remember telling Lisa that I'm not going to give it to him because they're chewies. I'm not going to do that. No cavities. I was like, yes.
Well, yeah, we have, and it's even, we have a dental study.
Yeah, and it's awesome. Really good for him. So that surprised me also. So
that's great. Thank you for sharing. And I don't think Lindsay's on, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She was on.
She was. I saw her, but I don't see her anymore.
Lindsay, if you're on, unmute yourself. I don't see her, though. Okay. We'll just keep going. So at this time, we're just going to transition and briefly. Oh, there you are.
I've been here.
Okay, good. I couldn't see you. Sorry. Okay. I'm good. I'm glad you're on here. Well, hi. Thank you for being on.
Hi.
Awesome. Well, I know that you have been considering adding in Juice Plus for a while. We talked way back when, so you're going to have a great experience. But why don't you just share briefly, what is it about this program and this lifestyle that attracts you to even wanting to enter into this world? An advocate, a raw fruit and vegetable dealer with us.
Well, like you said, I hesitated for probably almost a year. And when Lisa reached out to me a couple times, I finally just realized I needed to get something healthy into my body. I'm just not getting what I need. And so I finally decided I'm going to take a chance at this. And I'm just so glad that I did, because I can actually say within days of starting the trio and the complete shakes, my energy just started increasing. Like, I could notice it right off the bat, not being tired in the middle of the day, not being super tired when I woke up in the morning. And even within a week, the thing that amazed me even more than that is that I have been suffering from chronic knee pain for about 5 years. I've been on pain medication, and I think by the 5th or 6th day, I noticed that I was taking less medication. The pain has literally been decreasing. And so that just amazes me. So I'm just so glad that I started and took the chance. And I have to say, even another medical thing is that I've been waking up with a lot of numbness for the last few months. For the last 2 weeks, no numbness through the day, no numbness through the night. So I am just blessed that I started and gave it a shot.
That's awesome. I'm blown away by this testimonial. That's great. Blood flow, decrease in inflammation. Those are all part of the science, the research, and all that research can be found on our website. So we're very transparent about all the research that is published. So from here, we're just going to transition to briefly going over what we do, like our mission and why it appeals to us to tell other people about Juice Plus, besides it being just a great product and program. So Lisa, most of you know Lisa, but she is a great friend. She's a business partner. she's one hell of an entrepreneur, and she joined me in business and our team, gosh, I think less than a year ago. And she's really giving herself choices in life and just absolutely being such a huge advocate for this company, and it's just been fantastic to work with her. So she's going to tell you a little bit about just our company, and again, our intention is to only for you to listen with an open mind to you know that you may know someone where this opportunity would be perfect for them. So go ahead, Lisa.
Well, thank you for that introduction. That was super sweet. Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa. I'm a single mom of two awesome but crazy little humans. I joined the business opportunity because that's something I needed in my life. So what I'd like to go with is we're going to talk about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company whatsoever. And that was huge to me because I thought everybody would want to be in this, but they just want to take it, and it's awesome. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus as a business opportunity. We are paid well to do a ton of good. So as you listen to the stories, perhaps you'll think of somebody in your life who may need to hear what's possible. First, let's address, hold on. Hi, everybody. Sorry, this is my son, Kingston. He seems to always come in the middle of my discussion. You haven't seen him until now. This is what he does. So we want to address two common questions about the Juice Plus company. How does it work? The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 per year to own. Have an online office and personal website run by business from any device, anytime, anywhere. Sorry about that. I'm reading from a little script here. Earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. There is no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own, and that's huge because I don't like keeping a ton of inventory. All commission levels are permanent, no quotas or minimums, and freedom to choose individual pace. There is no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries. So let's hear a few business stories. Oh, I'm so sorry. Danny, I've lost it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hold on, bye-bye.
No, that's perfect. You lost it.
So sorry. I lost what I was doing here. We just want to hear a few business stories. So I'd like to introduce Terry. I'll have, if she wants to share on why she chose to join the business. She's been with us for, oh man, a few months now, and she's been taking it forever. And she finally made that leap, and I was super excited for her to join, and she is a beautiful person. So Terry, if you want to go ahead and share your story, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. So I like the convenience of knowing that, you know, at least I'm getting some fruits and vegetables throughout the day. And my husband absolutely loves making a shake before he heads out the door, and it's just real easy. And I love the plant-based omega tablets. I am definitely one of those people that tried the omegas, and I hated that fish burp all day long. It was not a good taste in the mouth, but these are awesome. I don't have any complaints about them, and I definitely feel better. You know, I had a health scare last year, and so it was just time to start taking better care of myself. So I'm excited that my grandson has taken the gummy vitamins, and because he will scream at a piece of broccoli on a plate, but he'll chew those gummies no problem. So I don't tell him what's in them. But so yeah, no, and it's just an amazing opportunity, and I'm really excited.
Awesome, Terry. Thank you for sharing. And it's nice that you joined our mission as well. You know, and like Lisa said, it's very black and white. It's $50 a year. And really, there's nothing to lose. But just to share a little bit about my story. So I've been with the company for about 2 years now. When I first started and when my mentor first introduced me to Juice Plus, I had never heard of Juice Plus. At that time, I was a single mom and finances were more than tight. I do live in Santa Barbara where, rent and mortgage is very high, and I was barely making ends meet, and my debt was just increasing. And it was not a great place to be. I needed something that was going to work and work quickly and also allow me to work from home. So I didn't have to compromise my time with my son. And I also didn't have to pay someone to watch him for me to go and make money. Fast forward 2 years, and I couldn't say enough about this company. It's what I do full time, but when I say full time, it's about 15 hours a week. I make a full-time income. I am now, I am completely debt free. I'm able to pay mortgage in Santa Barbara and car payments and yoga, and I'm able to do this all from my phone and computer. And it's basically just opening my mouth and sharing about raw fruits and vegetables and how your body can heal itself if you allow it to, and you feed it what it's intended to eat, which is Mother Nature's, right? Don't mess with Mother's nature. One of the things that I love is that our top leadership positions offer full medical benefits. So you're talking health benefits, vision, dental, tuition reimbursement for your children, holiday bonus, expense accounts. It's fantastic, and very few network marketing companies do that. Actually, I don't know of any. And that is something that was appealing to me because I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but usually as an entrepreneur, you don't have those benefits. So it's the best of both worlds. So if you know someone in your life where not only do they need a health change, but they just need that spark back in their life, that's what it's given me. And I know Lisa can say that as well. So our program, the Shred 10, starts on June 18th. So once a month, we offer this program, and it's basically less than a cup of coffee a day. A fancy Starbucks coffee, you can add in the capsules and the shake every single day for that fancy latte that's not serving you whatsoever. And so it's an affordable nutrition plan that's going to work for you because you're going to be able to stick with it. You get the support and online community from myself and our team on Raw Living. When you go through the program with our cookbook, there's lots of free resources for workouts and nutrition education. And the best part is really, it's just raw fruits and vegetables, and your body is going to respond. So we just want to thank you tonight. If you know of anyone that you're thinking, they don't get enough fruits and vegetables. They're tired. They're chronically fatigued. They have an autoimmune disease. Please tell them about this. Connect them with one of us and just at least allow us to have a conversation because this may help them. And we just thank you for being on tonight. And Lisa, do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I just can't say how much this company and this product has done for me. It's giving me freedom. It's giving me choices. As a single mom, I thought I was kind of stuck in that 9-to-5 job, and I didn't want to miss anything with my children. I didn't want to miss, these soccer games that I'm signing my son up for. I wanted them to be able to get the nutrition. I mean, don't get me wrong, my kids are great eaters, but they still don't get the 9 to 13 servings a day. So both product and biz, it worked for us. This is going to allow me to be at home more with my kids. It's going to get us out of the predicament that we fell into. And this can help so many people. Just the product for all these benefits and the business opportunity to even build that little vacation fund that you want, or that place you want to go that you can't afford. Well, here's your choice, and it is an awesome opportunity, and you're spreading so much good to people. I mean, look at the testimonials tonight. My goodness, Lindsay and Aline and Terry. I mean, it's phenomenal. It just warms my heart to see all this. So if you're interested, please reach out to them, because it's a definite yes.
Yes, awesome.
I had one thing to ask. I have Sequoia on here, and she's pregnant, and I just didn't know if she had any questions. And that I was telling her how they're really good for, prenatal pills. Yeah. So I didn't know, Sequoia, if you had any questions or not. If not, you're good. But you're muted.
And also, Dr. Mitra Ray addresses this, and she's a biochemist from Stanford, and she did a whole letter to pregnant women. So I think that would be a great resource, Aline, for us to connect her to that. I wish I had known about Juice Plus when I was pregnant. I didn't. It wasn't. Sorry, it's getting dark in here. My pediatrician didn't ever mention it to me, and all I wanted as a pregnant woman was dairy and cereal and fast food, which is completely opposite of how I eat normally. I couldn't even look at greens. So I wish I had known about the option for Juice Plus, because it's raw fruits and vegetables. So your baby's getting all that. And I know from my education in nutrition, their microbiome, their guts, their brains are being developed, right? And that is exactly what they need. So you will hear time and time again the people having Juice Plus babies that are, they're weighing more, and I don't know. It's awesome. So, but there's definitely great resources for your friend to read from a biochemist that I really respect, and it would be, such a great resource for her to read. Okay, all right, so we're going to end it there. I'm going to stop the recording, and